As Russia celebrates President Vladimir Putin's birthday, the leader of the Chechen Republic, Apti Alaudinov, posted a tribute underscoring the unique relationship between the Kremlin and Chechnya, a region once at the center of insurgency, but now playing a key role in securing Russia's southern flank, including its strategic Kursk region. In a message on social media, Alaudinov hailed Putin as a true symbol of stability and credited him with steering Russia through its most challenging crises. Vladimir Vladimirovich is not just a national leader, but a person who embodies security, independence, and the strength of our nation, Alaudinov wrote. The post echoes sentiments frequently expressed by Chechen leaders who have been vocal in their loyalty to Putin and have enjoyed his favor in return. The Chechen leader's tribute touched on the region's transformation, attributing its stability and development to Putin's support. Alaudinov paid homage to his father, Akhmat Kadji Kadyrov, the first president of Chechnya, who, alongside Putin, played a pivotal role in quelling the separatist rebellion that ravaged Chechnya in the 1990s. Since then, Chechnya has become one of Putin's strongest allies, contributing forces to military operations that stretch far beyond the republic's borders. Today, Chechen fighters are critical to Moscow's strategy in regions like Kursk, a hotbed of recent military tensions amid Ukraine's escalating drone and missile strikes. The Kursk region, located close to Ukraine's northeastern border, has become a target in the conflict as Ukraine steps up its campaign against Russian infrastructure, including oil depots and energy assets. Alaudinov's forces have been deployed in the area to counter these threats, showcasing Chechnya's role in defending Russia's territorial integrity. The relationship between Putin and the Chechens, once considered fragile, is now an integral part of Russia's security apparatus. Chechen units have been instrumental in Moscow's military campaigns, not only in securing key regions like Kursk, but also in other conflict zones, including the ongoing war in Ukraine. Under the leadership of Ramzan Kadyrov, Chechnya's current president and a close Putin ally, Chechen fighters have gained a reputation for their loyalty and effectiveness on the battlefield. Alaudinov's message reflects the deep personal bond between Chechnya and Putin. Every resident of the Chechen Republic is deeply grateful and appreciative to him, Alaudinov wrote, stressing that the Republic's success is a direct result of Putin's leadership. He added that the Chechen people will never forget the support Putin provided during the region's reconstruction and resurgence. The tribute comes at a time when Putin's hold on power, both domestically and abroad, remains under scrutiny. However, the enduring loyalty from regions like Chechnya and their role in securing critical territories like Kursk signals that the Kremlin's regional alliances, particularly in the Caucasus, are as strong as ever. As the conflict in Ukraine drags on, Chechen forces are likely to continue playing a crucial role in Moscow's efforts to defend its borders and maintain stability in key regions. For Putin, the unwavering support from Chechnya not only strengthens his position in the ongoing conflict, but also highlights the long-standing relationship between the Kremlin and its southern stronghold, a relationship that has been essential to Russia's territorial defense strategy. Apti Alaudinov, the commander of the Akhmat Special Forces Unit, offered a detailed update on the battlefield conditions in the Kursk region during a televised address, reporting significant gains by Russian forces and praising local residents for their unwavering resilience. As fighting intensifies near Russia's western borders, Alaudinov highlighted the progress made on multiple fronts while calling for unity and divine support. Alaudinov's report comes as military tensions in the region escalate, with the Kursk area becoming a focal point for both defensive and offensive operations amid increasing cross-border attacks from Ukraine. Aladinov began by addressing the situation in the Sudzha direction, a region that has seen intermittent shelling and small-scale skirmishes. He emphasized that while there were no dramatic changes along the line of contact, Russian forces managed to neutralize several key Ukrainian assets.
Our units, through joint efforts, managed to destroy several pieces of enemy equipment, including an artillery installation, a mortar, and a few hexacopters, which we call Baba Yaga, along with the crew.
Aladinov commended the soldiers for their precision and effectiveness in the field, calling their performance exemplary in defending Russian territory.
Our guys did a great job today, well done. The enemy is trying to dig in somewhere, but wherever we find them, we destroy them.
However, Aladinov acknowledged the complexity of maintaining such momentum, underscoring that while the enemy had been repelled, it would take time to completely clear the region of opposition forces.
Of course, we can't say that the enemy has been fully eliminated and the territory cleared yet. This is a painstaking task. There are nuances and complexities, and any work has to be done carefully, thoroughly, and without rushing.
Shifting his focus to other active battle zones, the Akhmat commander praised the success of Russian forces in the village of Borky. Aladinov credited the 810th Brigade and the Arbat unit for completely clearing the village and restoring control over this strategically important area. He noted that Ukrainian forces had made a push into Vesyoloye the previous day, but were swiftly halted. The enemy was stopped there, and today, throughout the day, we systematically destroyed them, Aladinov said. However, he cautioned that the job is far from over, adding that there are still many complexities that need to be addressed to minimize our losses. This measured approach, according to Aladinov, is crucial to securing lasting stability in the region. He called for patience, urging supporters to recognize that while Russian forces maintain the initiative, securing the border area requires a methodical, step-by-step strategy. In the latter part of his address, Aladinov took the opportunity to introduce two key figures: Roman Vladimirovich, Russia's Minister of Transport, and Alexei Borisovich, the recently elected governor of the Kursk region. Both officials, according to Aladinov, had made significant contributions to ensuring the region's defense against ongoing incursions.
I've been here for a month now, and during all this time I've heard many different opinions. But I know one thing. There are people who truly do everything to ensure that Russia remains whole, great, and powerful.
He specifically praised Vladimirovich for his work in constructing fortifications along the border, which he described as both essential and expertly executed. Responding to online critics who questioned the effectiveness of these fortifications, Aladinov dismissed such criticisms as uninformed.
I've seen how precisely these structures were built. Underground, people had everything they needed. Even the Ukrainians who entered our territory and took some of these strong points were shocked in those video clips online. Everything was there. You could live underground with all the necessary provisions. It was done very precisely. Let the dogs bark. The caravan moves on. Please don't stop. Do everything you can to ensure that we clear the Kursk land of fascists.
Aladinov's remarks were not only military-focused, but also deeply personal, reflecting on the bravery of the people living in the Kursk region. He lauded the residents as truly heroic, emphasizing the sacrifices made by families caught in the crossfire of the ongoing conflict.
The people of Russia, particularly in the Kursk and Belgorod regions, are truly heroic. Women, the elderly, children, and men, all living in these areas, are truly heroic people. To stand strong with such dignity and courage in these conditions is something not everyone could do.
Aladinov extended his gratitude to the builders, military personnel, and everyday citizens working together to secure and restore the region. Of course, the enemy will be destroyed, our land will be liberated, and we will return to peaceful life, to creative work, he affirmed. Drawing parallels to the post-war recovery of Chechnya, Alauddinov reassured that despite the destruction, the Kursk region would eventually emerge stronger and more prosperous. He invoked the example of Chechnya's remarkable transformation from a war-torn region to a symbol of resilience and prosperity under Russian control.
There was a time when Chechnya was destroyed. We didn't have a single intact house, and we wondered when we'd be able to live like people again. But now, look at Chechnya. It's so beautiful that some people are amazed there was ever a war here.
He expressed confidence that the Kursk region would undergo a similar transformation. The Kursk region will be even more beautiful than it was. Everything will be restored to an even better state than before.